Boydie Nerdigans. This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's anime Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Hell's Paradise Jigokuraku Season 1, Episode 6, titled Emotion and Reason. But before I get into this, let us just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So how these live reactions work is basically, unfortunately, because I am not sponsored, and the last thing I need is a copyright strike, I can't show anything on screen. But on my end, because everything is from a manga reader's perspective, I do have the anime and manga side by side. And Kaku-sensei, because you personally requested me to cover the HPJ anime, I am not changing my standards for you. No. I am not. Because thanks to the manga renaissance, I have a very high standard when it comes to art, whether it be anime, manga, or manhwa. Oh yes, I do. So I am very, very stingy and very picky. And especially when it comes to Hell's Paradise Jigokuraku, since I covered the series during its serialization from chapter 17 to the end. And Kaku has watched my content with Hell's Paradise Jigokuraku and Ayashimon, so I shouldn't have been surprised that Kaku was going to ask me to cover this. Dang. But when it comes to writing, because of all the crap we've had to deal with, whether it be Crunchyroll, translations, or Netflix, yeah, I'm a little bit more lenient when it comes to writing, just as long as it's within the mangaka's intentions, fine. But it's like way out of left field, that's where I'm going to have an issue. And same with structure. Structure, if the anime changes it around, as long as it's not like screwing up the flow of the episode, I'm okay with it. But anyways, without further ado, let's get to this week's episode, which starts off with the anime adaptation of Chapter 13. So here we go. Okay, something I did have a concern with prior to the season starting, and I did a whole video on it. I'll probably put a link to it in the description box, is the production team. And oh boy, this production team, man. Woo, okay. I do like this flashback sequence for Rokuroda. I do like the style of art and animation being used. But man, I just keep thinking of how I wanted this this anime to be animated, which is similar to March Comes In Like a Lion. That's the style of art and animation I wanted. Was similar to like the metaphorical art in March Comes In Like a Lion. God, if we got that art and animation, that would just be freaking amazing. But no, we're not getting that here. We got this instead. And God, does it feel extremely generic. Oh God, it looks generic. But it is what it is, I guess. The soundtrack, though, is really nice, though. I'll give you that. Well, what is this wound with Genji? Jesus, that wound looks awful. The blood looks good, but god damn, that wound is terrible. There's no, like, texture or anything. And Genji's character design looks so generic and basic. Oh my god. It really freaking does. It goddamn does. And then there's Gabimaru. Oh my god. Here's the thing with Gabimaru, and I said it in previous videos covering the trailers. The problem with Gabimaru is that there's not enough volume in the hair. His face actually looks okay. His eyes actually look pretty decent, but that hair, Jesus Christ, it just needs more volume, and then Gabimaru actually looks okay. Sagiri, It's just them eyes, man. The eyes are what are making her look very generic. Because that's what sets Kaku's art in terms of character designs, especially apart from like a lot of generic, your standard generic series, is the eyes, and it's just not there. Now, in terms of the island design, what I'm seeing here, as I said, I really wish we would have gotten like March comes in like a lion art for the island, and god damn it, it just, oh, it looks like a generic fantasy art animation. It's just pissing me off that it doesn't look the way I want. Oh, god damn it. And I'm going to point, I have to say this as well, and I said this in a previous video too, because I've been talking to a working director at Aniplex, and they said what Mappa does is they invest in talent for series that they care about. This one, based on the production team, they did not. Kaku, I'm being real with you here. These are facts. Rokurota's outfit looks terrible. Where's the texture? It's just like they just were like, meh, 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 meh. Where's the texture? There's like no texture in his outfit because it's like it's like stripes that are going on throughout his outfit, like stripes. I think that's supposed to be blood, like stripes of blood going on, smears of blood going on throughout his entire outfit. And plus the belt, there's nothing either. It's just like a straight line belt. There's no ripples going on either. Again, I can't help think about what my Aniplex insider was saying too, that these studios don't want to do, they're just not doing texture right now. I don't understand. Pisses me off, man. I will give credit where credit is due. I think I said it earlier. The shots that are being done here, the camera shots are looking nice. I like the different angles that are being used, like the especially here, like at the 3-minute 26 second mark, where we're getting the close up of Rokurota's eye. I do like that. Like, there's some good things being done here. Like, don't get me wrong. There's some good things being done. But goddamn, like, this art animation is just goddamn killing me. It really freaking is. Okay, 3-minute. Ooh, that eye though actually looks nice. I like this. We got some nice veinage going on here in the iris. That's nice. And even some good stuff going on in that pupil. Okay. I'm okay with this. The eye actually looks good. I will say this, just to I know I'm being nitpicky, but this could have made this look a little bit better if you really wanted to give me an eye of a predator. Could have used more veinage in the eye. There's enough vein in the pupil, but damn, or sorry, not the pupil, the iris, but the eyes as a whole. Ooh, if there was just a little bit more veinage going on in there, that would have looked so much better. Where are the backgrounds? Where are they? Where's the aura for Gabimaru to like emphasize? Because that's another thing that Kaku does really well, is give like really good like metaphorical backgrounds. Where's the aura to like give the killing intent? What the fuck? And to be frank, this was a problem in Kakiguri as well. They did this shit too. I'm not surprised. Like the 3-minute 48 second mark, like this flashback art animation, I'm actually digging. But goddamn, like Rokurota, like prior to the spot, like the 3-minute 46.7 second mark, I did not like the camera shot for that, because that's supposed to be when Gabimaru was like sizing him up, and I really liked what Kaku did in the manga. It would have been sick to see something like really cool with again with utilizing aura, which was not in the manga, but you know what I mean. I can't freaking stand this. What did these mofos do to my waifu? Okay, so for those of you that don't know, Yuzuriha is my waifu in this series, and I saw her in the trailers. I was devastated. They made her a generic shonen character. That is not, I don't care what you tell me, that is not Yuzuriha. Those boobs look awful. What did they do to my girl's boobs? Those look terrible. Like, they made her boobs saggy. She has like, if you look in the manga, she got perky ass tits. That top looks terrible. They ruined the top. Her eyes look so generic. I hate what they did. You, you can't. Kaku, you cannot tell me that you are okay with what they did to Yuzuriha. They assassinated her. They bastardized my waifu here. You cannot tell me that is the same character. She is just a generic shonen character. That is not Yuzuriha. I refuse to believe, Kaku Sensei, that you believe that is not Yuzuriha. I don't know who that is. That's not my waifu. I refuse to believe that you are okay with what they did to Yuzuriha. I refuse to believe it. No. That is not Yuzuriha. No. If you guys are saying that that's Yuzuriha, I don't know. Nah. That is not her. No. I will say this though, the voice actress is great. I just wish that looked like Yuzuriha. Where are the backgrounds? Where are the backgrounds? Like, again, Mappa did this with Kakiguri as well. Oh god, I am getting PTSD from Kakiguri because they did the same shit there too. Why am I not surprised by this? See, like at the 5-minute 9-second mark, that's what I wanted earlier. Why can't I have this consistently? Like, I don't understand. But I do have to point this out. That hand looks fucking terrible. I hate how this hand looks. What is this? You know what that is? It is called shitty CGI. That's what that is. Oh my god, that looks terrible. Where's the texture? Where is it? I know mofos are going to say, but Packer Girl, it's different in animation. No. You can't say that shit to me. Again, I'm bringing up March Comes in Like a Lion because that is a perfect manga to anime adaptation that literally took the manga's art, adapted it into animation, and hell, even enhanced it. You cannot tell me that shit. No, there's no. There's no excuse for this shit. None. Especially after what my Aniplex insider told me what's going down. No, there's no fucking excuse for this. None. There's no excuse for this. It's just fuckery that's going on at the studio. That's what's going on. Got it. This is what happens when you get blackpilled by what's happening in the industry. I don't like that they just did the vapor instead of the X's at like the 5-minute 44 mark. That kind of bugs me for the techniques that Gabimaru can't use on him. That kind of bugged me a little bit. That was weird. Okay, I don't like that already need a new strategy wasn't at like the 5-minute, like 44-second mark. I do not like that because how that transitioned into the next, the next Sagiri section, the Sagiri Genji portion was a nice transition. I don't like that was just so weird. Ugh. Why did you do it this way? We'll see. We'll see how I feel about it once they put the new strategy, where if they just like completely skipped it or they put it in a different section. We'll see how it looks. Where's the blood on Genji's collar? Where is it? That's missing. God, I can't stand how Genji's eyebrows look. Oh, it's driving me nuts. But how the blood is seeping through the bandages, that actually was a nice effect. I'll give you that. But does any of this surprise me? No, none of this based on the production team surprised me. Whether it's the basic, like the generic designs or the, what's the wording I'm looking for? Or the God damn it. Or the yeah, the generic designs don't surprise me, but I will say this. Well, the somewhat stiff movement doesn't surprise me either, and like other things, but like I will say this: the camera shots, that kind of was a nice surprise. The flashback animation, that kind of doesn't surprise me because we've seen that in other Mappa series. Oh, now I remember what it was. The lack of metaphorical art. There we go. The lack of metaphorical art don't surprise me because we've seen that in some of the other members of the production team's work. A lack of detailing, yeah, that don't surprise me. But like as I said, the camera shots, the camera angles are nice, and um, the less stiff movement is actually kind of a nice surprise. But this still looks extremely generic. I'm not sorry, Kaku, for saying this. You need the reality here. I'm gonna tell it like it is. It looks very generic. Oh, come on. Mappa, you were doing so well with this. And then you fucked it up here by not showing Genji's facial expressions right before he, gives this speech, this touching speech to Sagiri about how, so that's how you want to live. Where is it? Come on, man. You were doing so well. I don't like that extreme close up of Genji's mouth at the 6-minute, 38-second mark. I hate it. That was dumb. Why would you do that when you could have just done the shots that we see in the manga where it's like where it slowly moves in, oh my god, where how Kaku has this beautiful way of showing Genji having this realization of what how Sagiri wants to live her life. It just, loses that impact. Pisses me off. So we're just gonna skip the time for a new strategy? Are you fucking serious? But, I really do not like how that Nympho looks. People are like, oh, we love how the Nympho plays. Like, I don't like how it looks. You can like how it looks all you want if you're a fan of it. I don't like how it looks. Yeah, it kind of looks abstract, but it's not. It doesn't have that same, because it's the color palette for me that just kind of ruins it. Maybe I'm just weird. Jesus, I fucking can't stand how this hand looks. Oh, Kaku, the vein is like, the way Kaku has like this reverse negative contrast in the hand, and has like the veins really pop out, like it's not there. The vein is there, but like you see more of the veinage like really stand out, and I hate that it's not there. It's not. And also he is in the wrong angle. When his finger gets caught, he's supposed to be like, ah, but he's just like, ah, in the anime. Why'd you do that, Mappa? Why are you doing that shit? You know what? I'm not surprised. Because Mappa don't. You can give me all the shit you want, Mappa fanboys. Mappa never does detailing. They never do it. They haven't done it even back in Kakiguri. They never did it. They never do it. That's just what they do. I'm just being real with you. You can hate me all you want, but I'm just telling it like it is. Yeah, you know why that reverse negative contrast is important? I just remembered why. Because that's where the targeting is. That's where Sagiri targeted it. And she's explaining why that specific target is important. Duh. Okay, Mappa, I like that you did that. I like that we got the skeleton. I do like that we got the close-up of where in the body that they need to strike specifically. I will give you that was good. So at the 8-minute 10-second mark, we get into chapter 14's adaptation of the manga. I hate this music. I hate it so much. I know hate is a strong word, but God, I fucking hate this music. Why? Why would you put this here? You could do so much better for this. This feels so inappropriate. Oh my god, this feels so inappropriate. Oh, you could do something way cooler for this. Oh, Kaku, unless you're telling me you chose the music for this, I don't want. Nah. This sounds wrong. I know this isn't in the manga, but I kind of would have loved to seen where like an X-ray kind of thing of Gabimaru's where in the muscle anyway, where Gabimaru's leg was strained. That would have been really, really sick. But also, there is no wear and tear in Gabimaru's clothing. This is a problem. And this is not just a problem here. My Aniplex insider said that this is just a problem in general. Why? It just is. It really frustrates the hell out of me why they're doing this, why the anime industry is doing this. I can't stand it. It's just a trend right now. It's just now I remember what it was. It's just a trend as more anime studios are combining CGI and 2D animation. There we go. That's part of it, and also being cheap. That's another reason why. I forgot to mention this too, and I'm just not just noticing, but I figured I would say it now, especially since we're seeing Sagiri in combat. Her hair looks freaking terrible. Oh my god, Sagiri's hair looks bad. There is like barely any texture in it. Oh, mostly in the front. Her hair, the ponytail's moving, but the front, there's like no line work in there. It drives me fucking wild when this happens. And it's, again, as I said in the beginning, it's not just anime that has this problem. There is manga that has hair helmet realness too. And manga definitely has this problem as well. Oh god, I hate it when manga definitely has this. This is just a problem in manga as well. Period. But God, I can't stand it. I wish there was more going on here, but I will say this in regards to Sagiri's eyes. Sagiri's eyes are actually more fixable than Yuzuriha's. That's just not Yuzuriha. No, Sagiri actually looks more like Sagiri than Yuzuriha looks like Yuzuriha. Just that's not Yuzuriha. I don't give a shit what you tell me. That's not her. Sagiri actually somewhat looks like Sagiri, just a little bit more like lines under the eye, and like her hair just needs a little bit more line work, and she's fine. God, oh god, the bangs look so, dude. Oh god, the bangs look so bad. Oh my god. But yeah, dude, the part's in the wrong spot. Oh my god, I didn't. Oh god, that is right. The bangs are the main issue. The bangs are just wrong. But as I said, that is fixable. Just need to fix the bangs and the part. Oh my god, the bangs look so bad. Oh my god, this is as bad as Hayato in Goddess Caviteris in terms of hair. It is that bad. Oh my god, it is bad. Holy shit! And Hayato and Goddess Caviteris' bangs are freaking awful. All right, Gabimaru's eyes at the 11-minute 7-second mark are completely wrong, and it's driving me crazy. And also, same with Sagiri's hair, as I said at the beginning with Gabimaru's hair. It is driving me nuts on how little Gabimaru has in terms of hair on his head. And I have to emphasize this on why specifically Gabimaru's not having enough hair is a problem. Because it completely fucks with his full, with the proportions on his face, and not just that, on his body as well. It really does, and it's freaking driving me nuts. My ADHD is going wild. I just can't take it. Okay, the blood coming out of Gabimaru's face. Well, at least we're getting the blood coming out of Gabimaru's orifices, his eyes, nose, and mouth. At least that is happening, but goddamn, it just looks like, it doesn't look, especially like of his eyes, it looks like he has a mask of blood on his face when, like paint. It's not supposed to look like that. It's supposed to look like blood is just like dripping and gushing from his eyes. It don't look like that here, and it's driving me crazy. Same with the nose. It's supposed to be streams of blood. It don't look like that. It looked like he just got hit with it looks like a blood pack just exploded. That's what it looks like at like the 11:11 mark. It's really driving me nuts. Oh yeah, at the 11-minute 20-second mark, yeah, it looks more like a blood pack exploded than, actual blood just like dripping or gushing from his face. Man, but what are you doing with this? Like, again, from this production team, it don't surprise me that this is what we're getting. We're getting metaphorical art? Oh my god, but I can't help but compare it to March Comes In Like a Lion when Ray has like a water ocean metaphorical art similar to this, and this does not compare to that. This is ass compared to that. God damn it! I wish we had that art here. This makes me so depressed, especially when you compare it to the manga. Like, this water looks so ass. It looks so meh compared to, like, Kaku's ocean water. God, again, go watch March Comes In Like a Lion and you will understand exactly what I'm talking about. I feel like if the water was, like, thinner, obviously, it's way too thick. This is way too thick. I'll compare it to UFO Table. Shit, give me that. Especially for this, for Kaku's abstract art. Fuck, give me Kimetsu no Yaiba water for this. That would look a million times better than this shit. God. Okay. The movements, they're okay in this fight. But at the 14-minute 5-second mark, what is going on with Gabimaru's eyes here? Again, it is the blood mask, man. It looks like a blood pack. It's not giving me what I need. That facial expression. And also, there's like no scratches on his face. Notice that? It's way too clean. And God, that hair is killing me. But this looks, Kaku, this is not your art. This looks extremely generic. The fight looked generic. This is not giving me the fluidity. Because remember, this is supposed to be like the fluidity of water, like of an ocean of water. It's not giving me that. It's very meh. I know I'm going to get shit in my comment section for calling this shit out, but there's something else that's going on, and I will talk. You have to stay to the end of the video and I'll talk about it then. But man, my Aniplex Insider told me, yeah, I can definitely see it really coming to fruition here. It makes a lot of sense. So at the 14-minute 9-second mark, we start the adaptation of chapter 15 of the manga. Where is the aura? Where is the aura? We had it earlier. Why can't we have it here? Like, I don't understand. Where is the blood on this giant's freaking chest? Where is it? Are we just not going to get anything? Seriously. Are we not going to get like the shine or hell, just give me an aura on Sagiri's blade, and then like the aura or like a light on this mofo's neck. Just give me that so we know what is going on. Give me more than exposition. Seriously. I hate this purple. I hate it. You could have just given me a mix of orange and I understand to an extent why there's purple in there. Now I'm thinking about because like purple, if you look at a Bunsen burner, obviously, but this should be more orange and reds and maybe a little bit, and then like purple, like at the bottom maybe. But there's way too much purple in this. There is. Yeah, this should be more. This should be straight up a mixture of orange and yellow and red. That's what they should be. And maybe a tinge of purple. There's way too much purple in this. This ain't no hellfire. Nah, this should be the purple should be saved for like near the end of if the fight. I think it's the fight with Shija where we really see it. But this should not be here now. No fucking way this should be here now. No. No, 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 no. This should not be here now. This purple should not be here. This really frustrates me. I hate this color palette. Are we really not gonna see the blood cells? Are you fucking serious? We're not. You're gonna give us like the skeleton and shit, but you're not gonna let us see the blood cell. What the fuck, man? Oh, this is like UFO table. UFO table does the same fucking thing in Kimetsu no Yaiba. So you know what? I'm not surprised by this. God, if UFO table won't do it in Kimetsu no Yaiba, then map ain't gonna do it here either. Are you freaking serious? So they skipped this part here about carbon monoxide poisoning. The main side effect of carbon monoxide poisoning is loss of consciousness. When the mind fades, the body becomes immobile. Dizziness and vomiting follow, bearing instant recovery. Why would you skip this? Why? But how the ocean was done for the tranquil yet intense prior to Sagiri doing the beheading, that was way too thick. Well, at least it was done, but it was way too thick. I do not like how it was done. Because how it was done in the manga, it was like this thin line of water. It was like a line of water behind her eyes, and it looks so cool. And in the anime, it was just like woo, it was just like waves. I did not like how that was done. I did not. I really liked. Again, I'm being biased, but it could have been done so much better. But in terms of how the death was done here, it was okay. It was okay. It was okay. I am okay with it. But anyways, let's get to the conclusion of this episode, and then I'll get into what my Aniplex Insider told me. Okay, so before we get into the next chapter's adaptation of the manga, obviously, I will say this: Genji's mouth looked incorrect because it still just had the blood there. He don't have the blood there. It's just his mouth was, his lips were completely, like dehydrated and all that. The fire looked okay. The fire could have looked so much better. Like what I would have loved to seen because of how abstract Kaku's art is. I would have liked to seen the fire look as abstract. I mean, an example of where we've seen like abstract fire not too long ago was in Bleach 1000-Year Blood War. I would have liked to seen some abstract fire here. God, what? Or hell, again, I'll bring up March Comes In Like a Lion. March Comes In Like a Lion has beautiful abstract fire. Why can't we get that? Why? But anyways, chapter 16 should be up next, but let me see if that's right. Yeah, so at the 19-minute mark, we get to the start of chapter 16's adaptation of the manga. These designs look freaking awful. They look, well, again, I have to point it out. And this has been happening a lot more lately. Everything looks so basic and generic. The line work that Kaku puts in his designs, the detailing, it's not there. So what you have here is a bunch of generic looking monsters. You don't have the avant-garde, the abstractness that that Kaku created here. They looked so meh. Oh, Kaku. Something that mangaka are trying to do now is crack the whip. You need to crack the whip on this shit, I swear. Hell, we don't even see, like, we don't see them from the profile. We only see, like, them from the front, and then they're like, whoop. They're trying to cram in as much content as possible. But I will say this again, for the most part, in terms of adaptation, minus a couple things, they're doing pretty good in terms of the writing. But that's been, and I know why the writing is good. I know why writing is usually fine in adaptations and not animation. I know why, and just wait, I will tell you after we're done with this. Why did this episode not end here when they got to the village? That makes no fucking sense. It should have ended here. No reason for this not to end here. I'm not happy with it. This placement was, this was a choice. This was a fucking choice. As much as I love the Oza brothers, I do. I love them a lot, but this should be in next episode. This should not be here. I'm just saying. Now this part, like at the 21 minute, like 53, 54 second mark, where we're learning about the hermits. Why can't more of the anime be in this style? I don't get it. It would look so much better. Well, obviously with more color, obviously, but this is more of the onto the abstract side of the spectrum. I just don't get it, Kaku. Before I forget, Chobe, your design could look so much better. I will say this about the Oza brothers in general, though. The Oza brothers, they don't need that much done to be like perfect. They just need more detailing. This is not. I just wish they looked better with detail. They just need more line work. They need more line work. Oh my god, it's the 10. We're getting the TENSEN this week. Again, this would have been the best way to start off next week's episode. But goddamn, where is this art and animation? Where's this? I don't like how the TENSEN look. I don't. The hair is wrong. The facial expressions when you first see them from afar. Where are they? Let me make sure I have this correct. I want to make sure this is right before I say anything. Yeah, the facial expressions you see, like after they stop making out, like their eyes just don't look right. They're not making the right facial expressions. The eyes don't look right. The hair, it's the hair that's, I don't know what is it with this freaking team and the hair. The hair is completely wrong, especially on the left. The hair is supposed to be very flower-like for both of them, actually. But the one on the left in particular, the flower petal is supposed to be, it's way off. Way off. These designs are just meh. They're so, oh god, these are just bad. I hate them. I hate these designs. I fucking hate these. I hate this hair. This hair is wrong. I hate the eyes too. I hate the eyes and I hate the hair. I hate it. It ruins the whole motif for the TENSEN, which are supposed to be plants. These do not give me plant. Oh, but the thing they're, laying on though, they're making out on though, that actually looks pretty decent. I wish there was a little bit more shading on it, but for the most part, that looks decent. But the Tensen themselves, no, 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 no. But anyways, let me get to what I was going to say about what's going on with the industry. So what this is really an example of is what my insider told me is that because the animators, especially the younger and newer animators, are working from home, they're working remotely, and they're not around, obviously, the more experienced ones to learn from. This isn't. This is why. This is one of the reasons why a lot of anime right now looks like this. It doesn't have the same. What's the wording I'm looking for? The same amount of life, there it is, same amount of heart and life and soul that older anime has, is because you don't have the newer animators learning from their seniors. There we go. In person, they're working remotely, and that's really hurting the quality of anime. Now, in terms of the writing, why the writing is actually better than the art and animation is because it has to do with the writers union. They're getting paid very well thanks to the union. So yeah, that's why writing has just been better than art and animation. Now, in terms of Hell's Paradise Jigokuraku, I don't know if the art and animation has been outsourced. Most likely it has, but I'm not sure. The other thing, as I said earlier, and I said in my previous video, MAPPA, for series that they are truly invested in, they will pay for talent. This one, they obviously, based on the production team, they did not. Kaku, this is just this is the reality of things. It just is very apparent from the director and the character designer especially. Oh God, it is. Breaks my heart that it had to be this one. When you have people that have bastardized Kakiguri and Shikoku no Altar working on this, yeah, you know it's bad. It's gonna be bad. But again, as I will say in regards to, at least in this episode, I will give credit where credit is due in terms of the camera shots in some portions of the episode looked good. The soundtrack for a good chunk of it were really good. There were moments that I did enjoy where the movement actually looked decent, but goddamn, this really breaks my heart. I really wish they had that. If Mappa cared about this anime, they would have gotten the freaking art director from March Comes In Like a Lion, and they would have been working on this, and they would have given us a beautiful abstract anime adaptation of Kaku's art. Just saying, these are facts. And Kaku, I'm telling you, you need to start, for a lot of these anime adaptations, manga anime adaptations, the mangaka are cracking the whip. You need to start doing that. You need to, if there's a second season of this, you need to start you need to be there, like with, oh my God, with, like what Makoto was doing for Vinland Saga, like what we're seeing with, oh my God, what's his name? Nomura with Blue Lock. He was actually directed one of the episodes. You need to be there to be part of it. Fuck, look at Kimono Jihen. I'm auto crack the whip. And freaking Aka cracked the whip on Oshinoko. Look how beautiful it is. That's what I think you need to start doing. Seriously. Kaku, you need to crack the whip on this, or it's just gonna look. It's gonna look so bad. I can't stand how this looks. I can't stand this, and I'm gonna have to put myself through this the rest of the season. Oh, Kaku, I'm only doing this for you, you know. But anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content. A few ways you could do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.